And then this would be what? Abduction, moving away from the body, adduction, moving towards the body. Like this. So then, if you want to talk about, this would be elevation in the plane of the scapula. So it's not forward elevation, or also known as flexion. It's not abduction. It's elevation in the plane of the scapula. Okay? Because if you follow that line back, that's where the plane of the scapula is. Basically, the scapula is right like this. It's not sagittal, it's not frontal, it's in the plane of the scapula. So if you elevate in the plane of the scapula, that's what this is. Okay. Then another one, and it comes up in, as far as movement of the shoulder, is what you call this horizontal adduction. So it's not just adduction like this in the frontal plane, it's adduction in the transverse plane, or it's called horizontal adduction of the shoulder. And then this would be horizontal adduction. Bring it back. Or you could almost say, so you might also hear this referred to as horizontal extension. But if this is called horizontal adduction, then this would make sense to call it horizontal abduction. I don't think it mentions it in the regular textbook, but it's in the show guide. But basically, just understand there's a few other terms that you may hear of when you're talking about movements, like forward elevation, elevation in the plane of the scapula, horizontal adduction, and horizontal abduction.
Is the plane of the scapula the oblique plane?
Yeah. Because we mentioned before, an oblique plane is anything other than sagittal, frontal, and transverse. It's oblique, but it's specifically, when you say plane of the scapula, basically it's considered 30 degrees forward of the frontal plane. Okay, then we'll go through the ones with the hand and fingers. Okay. So then flexion of the fingers is moving it like this. And then extension is like this. It's a little bit different. I mean, this is opposition where you want to go into the tips. The flexion is like this, extension is like that. And then this is abduction, let's see, adduction and abduction. Adduction, abduction, flexion, extension, opposition. Okay. And then when you get into the actual fingers and you're talking about abduction and adduction, this middle finger is the reference point. Okay? So when you abduct the fingers, you're doing this. When you adduct the fingers, you're doing this. And what's this? No, I don't think it's really put a little on the prosper, right? And then, so technically, this finger can only abduct, right? Because it's already in the middle. It can't go into the middle. That's as the middle as you get, right? All right, so let's practice some of these movements to make sure that we understand. Okay? So I want everybody to elevate. Okay? And then I want you to rotate your cervical spine.